24 minutes in the books. The reigning champions of the NBA, LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, with a 3-point lead over the New York Knicks, 48-45. The lead was 13 at one point. Much better second quarter from New York, and they cut it to 3 at intermission. It is the American Express halftime report. And we thank all those fans here in Cleveland who have come out to the TNT Roadshow for opening night.
What do you mean is fans who didn't have tickets to either game?
Those are hard tickets to get. Chuckster, those are tough tickets to get and expensive, too.
There are millions of people in the city. It's only a couple.
Yeah.
Well, the people who couldn't get tickets to the game,
20,000 at the Q, 50 at Progressive.
70,000 people.
So the Cavs with a 3-point lead and the Indians with a 2-run lead early in World Series Game 1. You're up to speed. So what was, Chuck, what was opening night like for you?
It's the most exciting time of the year, because first of all, when the season's over, it's devastating because you've been doing the same thing for months. But it's just a new excitement because every year is totally different. Some years you're on a bad team, some years you're on a good team. But the beginning of the year, there's such optimism because you don't. I'll tell people this: you don't know your team sucks until later in the season. Am I right, Kenny?
True. I agree totally. And ring night is very special. Opening night.
That was a shot.
That was a shot. He's laughing the whole time.
The
whole time you said opening night, he's just crying because he was like, "No, it's ring night. It's not opening night."
It wasn't ring night every year for you either.
But most of the time it was.
Oh man, but no, I think the one thing that, especially if you're obviously Cleveland, you know your identity. You know who you are. You know what got you a championship. But for me, what caught my eyes is like what the Knicks fans should be looking for. And the one thing is that the separation is one guy. They had Porzingis, they had Carmelo, Derrick Rose. And when he gets to this point right here, freeze it. Does he have the ability to explode by people and get to the rim? And this is what you're looking for. And yes, tonight he has the ability to keep exploding and go by people. And that will be a difference maker if the New York Knicks can get easy baskets and not rely on a triangle or anything else. Freeze it again. Can you? Here it is. There's 4 guys in front of him, really. Can the help come? Can he blow by the defense, as we see, and get to the rim? Will be the difference if Derrick Rose, this is the Derrick Rose that they're hoping that can continue for a long stint. His 12 points, 6 of 10 shooting, but those 4 shots that he's missing is pretty much perimeter. When he gets into that lane, he is the most dangerous as any guard has ever been other than Russell Westbrook this year, and he will be.
And you don't like that assist-to-turnover ratio in the first half. 4 turnovers, 1 assist for Rose. So Kenny points out, you got Rose, you got Noah new to that mix. You got Melo, who had 13 points in the first half. You also got Kristaps Porzingis in his second year now.
Second year, pretty good first year. The key is if he can remain healthy. He does a lot of good things well for a big guy. He's very active, always around the basket. Right here, just tip it. Use your length to get it right here. Right here, good defense right here. This is what they need. What they need to ignite easy offense, early offense, and right here, he has the ability to step out and make this shot. If he can stay healthy and all the other guys can play well, no matter what offense they're running, they can catch a rhythm. They could be dangerous.
Yeah, but Ernie, they got a very glaring weakness.
Bench.
Their bench is terrible. And they're going to have to make a decision. It wouldn't surprise me at some point if they didn't start bringing Porzingis off the bench.
Why Porzingis?
Well, because you're not going to bring you're not going to bring Carmelo off the bench. Rose and Melo are 2 great scorers, but they got to find some scoring on the bench. He did a better job in the second quarter mixing and matching, but they got to do something about their bench because their bench isn't good right now.
Well, their job should be finding a trade or a free agent that's sitting around not bringing.
Just for the record, some guys sitting around, they're not in the NBA right now.
They could be sitting around and could score.
Hey, Chuck, welcome back. Assuming you spent a lot of time in the summer in those yoga steam room saunas.
Well, I didn't.
Hashtag
read the last
Ringless.
word.
Read it, Hashtag Ringless. What you got to say?
I'm not going.